This brings back memories. No, it is not mine. I am, however, going to be doing some maintenance on it. Let's take a look at what we got here. First things first, I think he's got a burnt out interior light. Yeah, okay, all that works. I don't think he's too worried about that. This is my co-worker's vehicle. Oh. It's like, I think we're gonna need to find you an armrest, dude. This is just your regular XLT. Oh, it kinda feels weird. Sorry, Mike, I'm gonna put your seat all the way back. Oh, yeah. This is definitely weird. I think we're gonna need to get him a steering wheel. No. So, this guy's got almost 200,000 miles on it. Sounds like my 95. Oh, Mike, I know what I'm gonna do to your throttle. He's got the typical worn out throttle cable deal going on. Stretched cable, it just needs to be adjusted with some zip ties. I'll take care of that for him. I got my box of parts. We're gonna kind of do this all in one video, I think. We got a fuel filter. We got some plug wires. Got some NGK plugs. These should already be gapped. They got the fine tip on them, so yeah, can't mess with them too much. I got this for the fuel filter. I know I have a kit somewhere, but I'm just buying that anyways. And then this is our idle air control valve. We're going to throw one of these on. This will be the easiest thing to do here. I'm going to disconnect the battery, or actually just pop this on real quick. And it comes with a gasket. Got new battery terminals. The turn signal stock on it is pretty worn out on this one. And it's really bad. It's all floppy. When you go to the right, it buzzes. I know mine did that a little bit, but not as bad. So I'm gonna fix that for him, and then we'll check the other stuff like instrument cluster lights and make sure that those are functioning properly. But other than that, looks like this one was undercoated a little bit like mine was. And that hitch is getting pretty close to the spring bushings there. Tires are wearing fine. Oh yeah, I got to order him some sway bar bushings. I'll talk to him later about doing that. He lost all his screws for this thing here, so I know I have some screws laying around. I'll go find some and secure this so it doesn't wander off if it ever, I don't think it ever will, but it has a mysterious coolant leak somewhere. I don't even know. It's they'll put coolant in it and it'll lose it. Oil cap's not milky, so, and these things usually don't blow head gaskets until 300K. So yeah. Okay, boobs. Okay, so this particular Explorer uses this idle air control valve. I believe the last two bits in the part number are AA. So I'll double check here. To identify the two, you'll want to look at the connector. This one here has a little clip that goes over this end, and it has a little slot right in there. The other models have a clip that goes over this way. Basically what I'm going to tell you is that this part is $100. The one that fits on the other models is a half the price. Actually, on here, this one's original, and it does have the code on it, so I can tell you what one you need to get for this one. But it's a 15AA, so this is part AA, not AB. That's the alternative. We're gonna pop a new one on because we got quite a few miles on it. So we're gonna pop this guy out here, and then put a 10mm on it. There is a gasket on it, and it does come with the new part. I am using a Napa part, so hopefully it doesn't have a problem with longevity or anything. The vehicle's been pretty good to the owner for the most part. Just has a few things here and there, just quirky dealios, you know. Now this has an O-ring on it. It's got an O-ring on it. We're gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna clean it off, and then I'm gonna put the gasket on it just so it seals up properly. You know, just clean all that. Dude, if you're gonna have some oil in there from the engine picking up any blow-by. That's the part number of the new guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the gasket on it, and then I'm gonna put this in here, and we'll just get them started. We don't need to go crazy tightening these bolts down because this is a ABS plastic intake, so you wouldn't want to crack this off. Although, if you happen to crack the top one, you could probably just mill it out and do yourself a favor and put a nut on it, but who wants to do that? There's no reason for this, but I'm using an incredibly long extension. So I'm just gonna snug up each side evenly. Throwing that gasket in there will make sure it seals up properly, and just crack. So put that in there. Now let's fire up and see how she idles. It was idling okay, but I've heard better. I would say it likes it. I got new plugs and wires for it, so we're gonna do that next here. The 13. I mean, look at how dickered this connector is. It's a bit cattywampus there. I'm just gonna spread them on. I cleaned the terminals on this. It helped a little bit, but we're just gonna get rid of this. Okay, so it's being kind of a bitch. So what I'm gonna do is get this in here. Spread it open a little bit. Use a 12mm regular wrench for that. So we got plenty of slack to make a new connector. I'm going to cut them off here and strip it. And I'll make sure we tie in this other body ground. That's very important to have that. So this is no good. The only thing good out of it is maybe the bolt, but no bueno. 8mm on the positive there. I'm pretty positive that's the right size. So we're going to replace this one too. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 8mm, and I'm using a long extension. Just gonna pull that little bit out completely. You can also flip the metal part around so that the little prongs sticking down will bite into the wire. I've went ahead and done that, and that's not going nowhere. I like that. I just popped my knee. Okay. I'm gonna put this back on. I don't even think I need to cut it, really. I didn't need to cut it. That's awesome. Okay. Just in case. These are already kind of clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and do them up anyways. Take a layer off there. Pop that off. Clean those up. And then, even though these terminals are brand new, I'm gonna wring them out. Same thing for this one. Nice. Nice and clean. Something like that, nice and firm. I think we still got a little bit of corrosion or something on this. Make sure we clean that really good. I think this one's good. I'll make sure we get all that dirt in the power steering pump. So, little lesson, positive first. Now this guy here, he's not gonna fit, so throw in the trash. I think that will just barely fit. I'm gonna have to spread it open. We just want to crank these on enough to where it doesn't come loose. That's not coming loose, I tell you what. I got these kind of sideways so I can actually get to them. But it looks like we're tightening down pretty good on there. One thing to note, when you do disconnect the battery and whatnot, you will reset the computer. So it will, your fuel mileage will change. It basically resets the PCM and the ECU and whatnot, all that fun stuff. So now, this being a fairly new battery, she should fire up no problem. So let's see how she does. New battery with new cables and ground connections will help with a lot of electrical issues. Yeah, that started up nice. Yeah, it starts up like on a dime, like it's brand new. Yeah, smells good. Smells just like my 4-liter did. Healthy. So I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna disconnect the battery, and we're gonna replace this guy here. So next we're gonna replace the turn signal stalk. This what we're having an issue with is he puts it on the right hand side and it buzzes. I've had mine do that before, and also the other problem is when you try and use this, it just doesn't work. Now, first thing, this one's got the tilt column, so we're gonna unscrew this. This actually came out pretty easy, but it's got a little flat spot on it. You can put like a little wrench or something on it. We'll screw him out. And then we just got, this is what I'm using for a cross point. It's actually number 1 Phillips you want to use, but if I can just find the head of the screw, I think I've already gotten it loose. Ah, shit. There's one. They were showing removing this panel to get the bezel out, but screw that. And then this guy here pops up, and you can see here the screws. And we got a T20 on there. I'm gonna go see if I got one. I think I got it on a little wrench thing. But I wonder if this thing will come down. What the hell is this lever for? There we go. That's kind of up out of the way. I can't get it to go any further, so. But we have access to those 2 screws. Real quick, we'll just step back. So the guy was showing removing all this crap here. You gotta undo the hood thing. I said screw that. This one has a tilt column. You can move it around and get the lower piece out. I was able to do it with a neutral position, so screw it. I just happen to have a T20 just laying around. That's what I'm using. So, and just for safety, I have the battery disconnected. So I'll undo these here, and then pretty much pop it out, get a flathead screwdriver, and you can undo all the connectors, which I'll show here in a sec. Out of the way, this is our new part, DL6167. We're gonna go ahead and let it fall out of the box and break it. So brand new one, nice and clean, not grody. This is 64 bucks. You believe that? I remember when I wanted to replace mine, it was like almost 200 bucks. Yeah, it's all. It's magnetized. I'm putting all my screws on the floor where I'm gonna lose them. Battery's almost dead on this thing. So I should be able to pop this thing out here. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's out of the way. I'm sure that's going to be a real easy one to get back in there. So what we're doing here is I'm lifting up on this one connector, and I'm just trying out. I don't even want to be in the way of the airbag, just in case. I don't think it's tied in with the system at all. I know in a Dodge Intrepid you want to make sure that you take care of that. This has been unplugged for the past 15 minutes, so. Aha! There you go, Mike. Let's see. 4-ways work. Right turn signal works brilliantly. That's not. Okay, and you can't. You can't see it, but high beams work. Look at that. All right. No problem. Oh man, I got this thing done just in time. It's starting to rain a little bit. But I got the fuel filter, all the spark plug wires and stuff done. Yeah, they needed to be done. I got one last thing I'm gonna do to this guy's Explorer. He needs the throttle pedal needs to be adjusted, so I'm going to put some zip ties in it. There's an end that you can do that to it, and it fixing it. But it runs a hell of a lot better now. And I put some coolant in it. It was low. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Just got the fuel filter changed. Now I'm going to yeah, get this thing off the ramps. Great way to get it up on ramps, provided the 4-wheel drive works. Put it in 4 low and it just walks right up the ramps. A lot easier than doing it with the manual, and just granny first on this. I guess having an automatic is a lot nicer though. Sounds like somebody needs brakes. Anyways, get this thing off the ramps and I'll fix them up here. Okay, this guy's gonna be a bit difficult to start. The reason why is our fuel filter has been changed and it's pretty much empty. There we go. Yeah, his gas pedal's almost all the way down to the floor. So, check this out. He probably doesn't even know. See how much farther I can bring that up? If I put zip ties in there to take up the slack in the cable, he'll have that much more gas pedal, so he'll be able to pass with confidence. Oil pressure was pretty much the same on my 95, and my 95 ran really good. Yeah, this one's pretty throaty. Sounds good. So, I'm gonna zip tie this throttle pedal up here, and we should be good to go. Kind of missed my Explorer, damn it. I just need mine with my diesel and my stick shift right here. Oh, that would be so nice. Probably keep mine automatic. Use a Ford transmission so I can have 4-wheel drive. I do like this little SUV because I can kind of just look out and see where my wheel's at. My truck, I gotta pretty much lean out of the damn thing. But, I mean, I love my truck too, but damn it, I miss my Explorer. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. I got all the moisture out of it. I think a nice 2.25 exhaust with a good muffler on it. Be nice. I love the upside down apple. Not a bad Explorer. original transmission as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna leave it running. I'm gonna let him know that it's ready, and I might see if he wants to have me go get him, and he can well, I'll drop it off and then he can take me back home.